hello. Okay, so I'm so happy today because we are going to talk about um, how to get paid in your business. Um, PayPal is the most known option, but it's not the only one. So today I want to tell you about PayPal versus Stripe. On one side, we have PayPal, which is the easiest, the most known system that we have to get paid. And on the other side, we have Stripe. Um, Stripe is a bit different than PayPal, um, but I would say the biggest difference that there is between PayPal and Stripe, and probably the most important, is the commission. So the commission with Stripe are much lower than with the PayPal business account. With Stripe, there is a quite big difference between the countries. So if you are getting paid and your clients are in Europe and you are also in Europe, the commission is lower. Whereas if you are in Europe and your clients are outside Europe, like in the US, then the commission is slightly higher. So it really depends on when you are located and where your clients are, but their commission, Stripe's commission, are way cheaper than PayPal. The good thing about PayPal is that it's really easy to use, it's easy to set up. When you have your profile, your account, you can prepare an invoice, you can prepare a button, and you can place your button either via a code or then with a link, and you can place it anywhere. You have PayPal Me, and you place it in, I don't know, even in your Facebook group, and it's a really fast and immediate way to get paid and deliver content or anything else that you are selling. So PayPal has this big plus, and the big minus is, of course, the commission. Stripe, on the other hand, it has lower commissions, but the tricky part comes because it's not as easy as PayPal. And what I mean by this is that you need to go through exactly the same steps. So you create an account and you connect your bank account, but Stripe and its platform, they don't allow you to create a button within their own platform and software. If you want to create a checkout, so by checkout I mean the final page when your client can input their credit card or debit card details, and you are actually getting paid. So there is no system directly in Stripe that you can create the same checkout in such an easy way. That's the big minus point. I've been trying to code and to have this checkout set up, and I've never managed because it's coding. So if you're not good with coding, it kind of complicated, to have Stripe working. That said, there are softwares and programs that you can use to integrate Stripe and get paid. And the number one tool is Wave. Wave app, it's a website, it's a system that allows you to create invoices and you can integrate Stripe. So you just need to have an account in Stripe, an account in Wave. You connect the two apps together. Wave app, for me, it's the best app that you can use to integrate Stripe and get paid, because it's really easy. Once you make the integration, you prepare your invoice, you toggle the on-off button for the credit card payment, and that's it. You can download the invoice and send it as a PDF. You can decide that the invoice is being delivered to your client via email, or now they have introduced a really new feature, which is just you get a link and you send that link to your client, and that's it. Then the client can access that invoice and pay directly through Stripe, directly from the invoice itself. So it's really amazing. That's the number one tool, and that's the tool that I use to get paid in my business. It's free, and it makes it, even better. Of course, there are also other systems. There are QuickBooks and FreshBooks. They both integrate with Stripe. FreshBooks integrates directly with Stripe, and QuickBooks needs a third-party integration system, and I'm pretty sure, yes, you can do it with Zapier, but it's a premium feature, so it's not the free one, so that means that you will need to pay, and I think Zapier, it's about $20 per month. So if you use FreshBook, I'm not sure if it's the right solution for you to use Stripe, or if it's worth it. If it's worth it, then why not? The alternative is FreshBook. FreshBook again is it's the same as Wave App, so you can create invoices and get paid through that platform, and it directly integrates Stripe. So that's great as well if you use it. If you want to save a bit of money and you use these accounting platforms only for creating invoices and basically getting paid via PayPal or Stripe, I would suggest that you can easily give a try to Wave. Wave has a lot of features and functionalities, so it works also as an accounting and bookkeeping system, and if you're based in the US, you can connect your bank account and it keeps track of the expenses. So it's a really cool feature. I don't use it because I'm not in the US and I have an accountant, so I don't really need it, but I'm totally in love with it. So if you want to use Stripe to get paid in your business, I strongly suggest that you would use Wave app. So just to summarize, plus points of PayPal, it's really easy. It's absolutely the easiest system to be paid. The down point, of course, are the commissions. It's really expensive. Plus points of Stripe. The commissions are really low. So are much lower than PayPal. Not the lowest. I would say the lowest, if I'm not wrong, has Go Cardless. This system really, the same as Stripe. But again, it works totally the same, and you need a developer to create a checkout, and it's not as used as Stripe or PayPal, so it doesn't yet. It doesn't really integrate with other apps so far. But yeah, anyway, Stripe has a lower commissions, but the downside is that you need a checkout. So either you need someone to code it for you, or then you need to use something like Wave app, so a software or a platform that allows you to create an invoice and integrate Stripe. And there is another down point of Stripe that I didn't mention, and it is that it takes 7 days for you to get the money on your bank account. It's slower. So with PayPal, once you get the money, then you can immediately transfer them to your bank account. With Stripe, it takes a bit longer. So you need to consider what is worth and what are your needs in your business and in your life. Okay, I hope this video was useful and that you have more clear about PayPal, and that you have more clarity about PayPal and Stripe. And I'm looking forward for your questions and doubts and comment, and let me know if you use Stripe already and what platform you use to integrate it. If you don't use Wave or FreshBooks, I'm really curious to hear about QuickBooks. So if you have experience with QuickBooks and Stripe, let me know. I'm really curious about it. And I'll see you next time with another video. Bye bye!